you live in an apartment building, you've probably done that before. If you're a landlord, you might have done this before. Yep, time to raise the prices. And it's really funny. I took the I try to remove the gizmo from the coin slot from the coin box. I'm wiggling and jiggling and bending things, and my brother calls me. He's in New Orleans right now with his kids. And I said, it's the funniest thing. I made a video on how to do this a few years ago, and now I can't figure out how to get the coin acceptor out. I finally figured it out. It took me a few minutes. Got this long bolt that threads through right there. And then, whoops. And then, this is not so easy, because it's got 4 special screws with recessed shoulders that pop into those holes right there. So even if you take a slide hammer to this thing, it's really hard to get it out. So I figured that out. Well, it took a few minutes. Push it down to lock it in place. Then you gotta take this freaking thing apart. And let me tell you, there's lots of parts. There's a holder to hold the blockers or the coin slots, and there's screws everywhere, and there's the actuator switch, and there's a whole bunch of crap. Then one screw wouldn't come out, and all it is it holds the slots in place right there. I can put slots in, or I can put blockers, and that determines the price, because it won't slide unless there's coins in the slider or the acceptor that I install. Anyways, one of the screws wouldn't come out, and I'm down on the ground. I'm pushing as hard as I can on my made in China screwdriver, and it's not friggin' coming out. One screw. I don't want to start drilling crap. All it is it just holds the little slotty things in place where you put the coins through. So I came in here, and I got one of my trusty made in China bits, and it had a better grip on the screw, and I pressed on it, and it came out. So now, to remedy that situation, I'm going to take some lube gel. I'm going to put some on the threads because one of the threads on the screws was rusted. Yep. Rusty. A little bit of soap, a little bit of water, and the threads got rusty. Nothing gets better with age, huh? Come on. See? So, put a drop of grease on the thread so it comes apart next time, and I think I'm going to inquire to see how much new machines cost. $1,200 probably for a set, 600, 600 and 600 for a dryer, or 700 and 500, whatever. Next bit of business. My brother's youngest son, 16 or 17 now, needs a car. And he looked at an Acura TL or TE or some piece of junk. It's a fancy Honda Civic. And it had a new tranny, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, he didn't buy it. Couldn't work out a deal or whatever. So I said, well, maybe somebody on YouTube has one in New Orleans or Atlanta or Georgia or South Carolina or Hilton Head, or my nephew's going to see the Dukes. Don't ask me, I'm not a sports fan. Anyways, maybe someone's got a car, or I'll look on Craigslist and somebody will store it for a while. 2-door, 4-door, I don't think it matters. I don't think he knows how to drive a stick automatic. He's not a car guy, he's a sports fan, so I'll have to look on Craigslist and see what I can find. I don't want some beat up piece of junk kid mobile with a boom box stereo and all that crap. Alright, I gotta finish changing the prices and put this junk back together and go eat some dinner. It's 6:30 and I am a hungry boy. Well, here we go again. Screwdriver is slipping, so I'm going to use my bit screwdriver. Yep. perfect size bit for the job, 25-cent bit. If you don't have it, you can't do the job. Can't do the job. Slot. Block off plate. 25 cents, please. Doop. Grease. I was noticing on the inner fenders of my Suburbans that the fluid film was wearing thin. Yep. Corroded. So I was in touch with Fluid Film in South San Francisco, and they're going to send me some thicker marine gel fluid film, and it needs to be applied with a paintbrush. I said, no problem, I'll go to the Chinese dollar store and buy 3 brushes for $1. Anyhow, I'll try that. I still had a bit of residue on the San Francisco beige Suburban, the cream and bronze one, but the green one, I think it was dry, washed away. So we need protection. These don't have to be very tight. No sense to over tighten them. Snug. There. Let's get back on our work surface. Like the tailgate of my Suburban. No barn doors for me. Alright, let's put it back together. Oh, I noticed one of the return springs broke. Supposed to be a loop on the end. Gone. I'll have to make my own loop. No problemo.